Now, my last question. What is your vision for Africa in the next 20, 30 years time?
Um, I tell my daughter that what I'm doing today is just laying the foundation of what is to come. You know, my vision for Africa is I want them to um, adopt this type of lifestyle that I'm looking to do, without them losing, their own essence, So this kind of lifestyle should be like basic where there is a safety net, to help you. It's not fair for someone who has lost their job and can't seem to pay their mortgage, and that person is evicted by the bank, and the person's property is taken over by the bank. And it's not fair. There
Hmm.
should be a mechanism that kicks in that immediately you lose your job. There should be a mechanism that helps you, to stand on your feet, where you still access like the basics, your food, your shelter, and stuff like that. So unfortunately, that shelter doesn't exist. That safety net doesn't exist. So my vision is for something like that to be normalized, where there's a safety net to help people to get back on their feet. So
Okay.
when you your job, when you are sick and you can't pay your bills or whatever, there should be something that helps you to get back on your feet. And that itself, when that is in place, it will literally reduce crime, it will reduce homelessness, it will reduce a lot of things, in society that we see today. It's just people who are angry and hungry, that are now, perpetrating a lot of this crime. It's a
Hmm.
system that is broken that literally leads to all of this. So if you can go to the root cause and tackle those challenges, those issues, and you see society flourish. So my vision is that a lot of people within the next 20 to 30 years will adopt this way of life, live, peacefully, coexist with one another, tolerate
Yeah.
one another, access food security. I mean, I don't think, we humans should even be paying for food. That is how, that is,
Wow.
it's the way society has been designed, that literally makes you leave home at 7 a.m. and come back at 6 p.m. That you can't grow your food. You can't, so you literally need to now buy the food, So that is where the corporations now play a big role, because they are smiling to the bank. You have delegated that aspect of your existence to them. So just like the air we breathe, I think the food you access, because it's being given to us by nature, should almost come for free.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Ooh, on this one, I will push back because I will tell you,
yeah.
uh, in the past, in the
Yeah.
past, when most of humanity was they were gathering food,
Yeah.
okay, that was what we did all day long. That was all we did. From morning, we wake up, we go out looking for food. We
Mm.
come back in the evening every day.
Yeah.
So think about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I will agree that we need to find a better way to make sure that all of us at least have something to eat.
Yeah.
Okay. But we also, all of us, need to contribute to it. You
Yeah.
see,
And yeah,
because
literally.
I would say last thing I would say, when most times when food and shelter are guaranteed, a lot of people do not contribute to it.
Yeah. Yeah. And that is
That's
why
that's the question.
yes, that is why my concept, like our concept, like deals with this exactly, where
Okay.
you are literally, when you buy a house, but remember you bought a house. That is
Okay.
your
Yeah.
you
Okay. You
contributed
have
to
contributed. You bought the
that.
house. Okay. Good.
Now, what we literally do now is now to micromanage every aspect of that house, and now use it to generate food. So
Okay.
your waste itself, we now micromanage that, convert that to energy, which we now use to produce food or
Okay.
whatever. Literally, I've come up with a way to circumvent,
Okay. Okay.
like,
So the way you said it was
Yeah.
one that okay. So you have already contributed. Okay.
Yes,
Wow.
exactly.
Chike,
So yeah.
this conversation has been very, very interesting. And the concepts you have come up with the circular economy and all that are very interesting. And I want more communities to adopt it. But it depends on you and people like you to
Yeah.
promote it. All right.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
it sounds wonderful. Like I said, I would like to visit you and your communities whenever I come to South Africa.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being a great guest
Yeah,
of the Think Big for Africa podcast.
also, thank you, Ekene. Thank you for having me.
Great. Thank you. Bye.
Yes,
Yeah.